Growing up in a 5-generation intuitive family where tarot card reading was a daily event, Onae, a psychic medium and minister, can help others with her intuitive counseling, card readings, and connecting you with loved ones to provide those messages from beyond. Join psychic medium Onae live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Central to answer your questions with messages from Spirit. Now, here is your host, Onae.
Hi. That went quicker than I thought. I always thought I had more time for some reason. But anyway, hi, thank you so much for joining me here. My name is Onae, and I am your psychic medium and tarot card reader here. And what I'm doing for you today is one question readings. I hope you all had a great week and weekend. Because there's always something with me. It's never just like, always something. But you know what? You just gotta live, right? What is that saying? YOLO. So anyway, that was really quick though, Todd. Really, I thought I had more time. I forgot my water. And you have to stay hydrated because I actually am on a diet. I know, right? I'm loving myself healthy, basically, is another phrase for it. And part of that is staying hydrated, which I haven't been doing very well lately with that part. But what I have been doing is a lot of readings at the Arizona Renaissance Festival. So if you guys are in the area, and oh my gosh, that reminds me, I have somebody who follows me here and watches my show here, and Diette's a real big fan of Diette's. And she actually is from Minnesota, and she flew here to Arizona and came to the Renaissance Festival and had a reading with me. So her name is Connie, and I was just so happy to see and meet Connie. So that was really fun because she's definitely she loves to watch these shows here. She's a big fan of the WLTK Paranormal Talk Radio. And she loves to follow Diet. I don't have my booster seat. Hold on. I'm feeling pretty short. I mean, I am short, but I don't want to feel short. So anyway, you guys, you remember Miss Igraine, my little puppy? Well, she has grown so much over the week. It is insane. I was just gone 2 days, and it feels like she's grew out of the box that I used to carry her in. I used to carry a little bag and a little shoe box, and she fit in there for me to travel with. And now she climbs out of the darn thing. So she's getting so big and so beautiful. And now, like, as she's growing, like, little spots and little markings are starting to develop. And one of her eyes looks like that. Because you remember she has those blue eyes, but now one of the eyes is like forming and growing, is like an eyeliner almost. It's really pretty. So, but anyway, just thought I'd fill you in on that while I get focused and ready for you guys. Let's see. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, I was on the wrong. Hey, Michael, I see you there. Crystal, how are you? Michelle and Jessica, how are you? So I was on the wrong little chat there. I was in the private chat, and Todd wasn't talking to me. He was just kind of letting me be. So let's see here. So let's start with some questions I think we have, right? Already? Because yeah, there we go. Would love a general reading, please. And thank you. All right. So, let's see what we got going on here for you, huh? So I was thinking I might, because I'm doing the Arizona Renaissance Festival now, but there might be an opportunity for me to go to North Carolina Festival. So I'm trying to think of how I can make that happen. So, because I have a nephew out there in North Carolina somewhere. So it's kind of like, I don't know how big the state is, but it can't be bigger than Arizona. So if I can like make it there in a couple hour drive or something like that from the Ren Fest, that should be good, right? So anyway, because I got to make sure I keep in touch with my family, especially my nephew, because he's like my only connection to my brother anymore. And you know, you gotta keep the family close, right? So he looks like my brother too, except he's way bigger than my brother. He ended up being this big Italian kid. A man. Now he's a man. He's not a kid anymore. But and oh my gosh, he is so talented. He can sing opera. I can sing opera in the shower really well. But he actually was on, what is that show called? America's the one with Ryan Seacrest. I forget that what it's called. He was on that years and years ago when I think he was like 20 or 19 or 20. He was on that show. So he didn't win because he sang opera, but you know. But he's very talented. All right. So if you can hear Belle, she's very noisy because we can't, her paw is black. She's black fur, but she has something in her paw and she just has to keep licking it. And we can't find at all what it is. So, because we can't see in her black fur. So anyway, to you, my dear, I just laid out a whole spread for you. I wasn't even thinking like, oh, quick readings. I just did a whole freaking thing for you. So here you go. So Jessica, it looks like here it says the Empress card right here is the front and center, first card out the gate. It does look like here for you, my dear, new beginnings are happening here, and lots of like things are really going in full steam ahead for you. It's saying just be courageous and move towards this success, basically, because things are getting smoother for you. It looks like you either came up with a new idea or an opportunity was just presented to you. It does look like this is happening probably around time frame of Cancer. With this also, it does look like here the Six of Cups is here, and this tells me here good news is coming, and it's something you've been learning about and kind of like waiting for, and it looks like it's definitely coming to fruition. I know you haven't been trusting it, or either your intuition or that it could even possibly be happening, but it is. It's on its way. It's all in divine timing. And with this, it tells me here somebody with a possible initial of an RBDW is going to be an influence in this. And it does look like here it's going to create the transformations and changes in your life. The Sun card is here along with that, telling me you are going to overcome all the obstacles and over a bittersweet situation, and it's going to turn out victorious for you. I just see sunshine, happiness, and joy. And it's all about you being motivated and coming out on top of all these conflicts that might be happening in your life right here. Because I got the 10 of Pentacles here with the 8 of Swords. It might not be that you're seeing this happening here, but it is going to be getting better for you. It does look like here, again, there's, you got aces and then you got 10. So this means new beginnings and endings and transitions in your life that are happening here for you. It does look like here probably within 2 to 4 days, somewhere in there, that time frame kind of thing happening here for you. You're going to be hearing some news about this. And it looks like here with that also, to back that up with the Four of Cups, we have the Three of Cups, which is celebration for you. So all this with the good news with the Six of Cups. Oh my goodness, look at all these cups. It does look like here it is happening here for you. Celebration, happiness, good news is coming your way. Things are coming to fruition for you because, you've got the Empress card here right along with these cards here, feeling like as if you have, you're motivated, you're on fire, you've got, feeling like your ship has come in. You're letting go of the past and moving towards things that are, meant for you and towards joy and happiness. So I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. So you just got a whole layout right there. So I was just like, I guess I thought I was like at the psychic fair or something. I'm like, oh, I'm just reading, laying out all these cards, half the deck. So, but yeah. So yesterday I had because I talked to so many. I did 29 readings again in just one day in just a short period of time, and then I had 19 the next day, and it was just like, oh wow, that's a lot of people to talk to. So yeah. So I'm like nonstop. So yesterday I was just like in vegetation mode, like just a couch, like a potato on the couch kind of thing, just like dead to the world. I just kept eating and watching Netflix just to veg. I was just like, just like a, what is those? What am I always telling you guys? Fill your cup. It was one of those fill your cup days, but it was more like I munched on, and you guys are gonna love this, Magic Spoon cereal. Yep. If you are someone who, like me, who has all these freaking food allergies and basically needs to have a mostly protein diet, and you still want your Fruit Loops, Magic Spoon is the cereal for you. I love it. And they're not paying me to promote them. I just, I'm sitting there. You know how you, like when you're a kid, maybe a kid, I don't know, maybe some adults still do this, but you eat just from the box. You're just like, do I want this? And you're just eating from the box. Well, half the box was gone by the time I decided I didn't want any more. And then later on in the afternoon, I just kept like sticking my hand in the box and just having a little snap. Those are good. Those are good. Next thing you know, I ate the whole freaking box. I know that's not healthy, but you know what? How often do I eat a whole box of cereal in one day, right? Not all that often. So anyway, it was still really good because it's, monk fruit is healthy for me, and it was sweetened with monk fruit, and it's mostly protein cereal anyway, hardly any carbs. So it's called Magic Spoon. If anybody like me has, these sensitivities, these food sensitivities. So now that I rambled on about my diet, and I also ate dark chocolate covered coffee beans. Those are really yummy. So yeah, it was just a whole just indulge me day. So I don't know. Do you guys ever have those days? I do. But they seem to be more towards like after a big event, kind of big event weekend kind of thing, where you just need to like kind of just have nothing around you, just be like pretty much isolated. So it's just me and the puppies and the 2 cats. So, but yeah, totally needed that. So anyway, and then today, oh my gosh, today I had kefta. If you guys like Lebanese food, kefta is like the bomb. But you can't have it pan fried. You have to have it grilled because that's the biggest difference right there. So kefta is like a Lebanese hamburger in a sense. Oh my gosh, the flavor is just bursting, just like a little party in your mouth. So, but anyway, let's see here. I am focusing on Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Why is M suddenly distant? Is he still interested in me? Thank you. Okay, you know what? When with that, Michelle, already, like right away, they show me the rubber band. Okay, so if you don't have it yet, you might want to invest in the book called Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Because boom, all of a sudden, as soon as you said that, I just got like this rubber band effect. There's a chapter in there that he writes about, and it's about the rubber band effect with men and women. And I don't remember what he says about women, but men, he says there's like this kind of little thing, they got to think of them as a rubber band in relationships. And they do this thing where they'll probably pull away, right? So don't worry, don't stress. You just know that you are amazing. And if he wants to be around you, he will be. Okay. So with that in mind, okay, now you might think he's amazing, but you know what? He needs a little space. They'll pull away. And that's okay. You let them pull away because the more they pull away and you stay where you're at, because the more Todd's like, oh my God, shut up, Onae. But the more they pull away and you stand your ground and you keep doing what you do because, he was interested in you the way you were. So don't you dare change for him. Okay. You stay who you are, because with this rubber band effect, boom, because this is what's going on in my mind. This is what they put in my mind right here, at least for this incident. Okay. It looks like here he's pulling away. And as the rubber band gets stretched out, because if I had a rubber band, I'd like totally show this you. It gets stretched out, right? But what happens? They bounce back and they come back to you. Okay. So don't stress. Don't worry about it. You just keep doing you. All right. Because you, the way you are right now, is the way he was what he was attracted to in the first place. So don't go changing your thing. Oh, I'm insecure now because he's pulling away. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. No. No, you stay right where you're at. You keep being you, and you keep focusing on being the best you that you can possibly be, and focus on your happiness. Okay. All right. Because you want to radiate that light and that energy. And so when you radiate that light and energy of positivity and happiness and fulfillment that you're creating for yourself, they're drawn to it. Okay. And he'll be right back. He's just kind of taking a break at the moment. He needs to have his space. Okay. Some guys need to have, sometimes people need to figure out what they lost before they realize what they had. So, okay. So then he'll be right back. He's probably just taking a little break. Don't follow, because as soon as you follow, that loosens up that rubber band, and he needs that tension right now. He needs to kind of step away for a moment and have that little break. You just keep focusing on you. Okay. And vice versa, guys. I mean, you know what? If she really wants you, she'll text and email you guys back. So It goes both ways. But right now, in this incident, that's what the spirit brought into my head instantly. Some people are different. They have different situations, but this one, I'm feeling that's what this is all about. But I'm still shuffling anyway and focusing on that, and we'll see what it says. But yeah, don't you go changing you out of insecurities and wondering. So yeah, look, you're going to overcome that situation right there. The 5 says, 5 is frivolous, but it's also saying at the same time, you're overcoming this. So don't even give in, because look, the world card is right there on top of that. So it's just, he's creating balance in his life. And sometimes that means, he has to like kind of pull away a little bit to get his space and think things through, or just experience, I don't know, different company, because you don't want to lose your friends either. And sometimes when you get involved in a relationship, you basically start to avoid your friends. Like, oh yeah, I'm busy with so-and-so. Sorry, catch you next 2, 3, 4 months, or when I break up, kind of thing. So don't sweat it, sweet pea. It does look like things there. Yeah, right there. Boom. The 4 of rods is right there. You guys are going to be fine. Don't worry. And if that's not him, you've got someone better coming along. So don't stress, because I see you happy. The Lover's card is here, right here. I just pulled it out. So it looks like here with this. Yeah, if there's some kind of distance, I wouldn't sweat it. Good news is coming as far as a relationship is concerned. I'm going to say probably around time frame of Taurus, if not sooner. But it does look like here, you being you and you sticking and staying, and demanding that balanced relationship that you're wanting and needing. You keep saying that because and sticking with that, because it's worth the investment. So if it's not him, this means somebody else is better is coming along. So if he's listening here and now, well then, step it up. But with you, hon, don't sweat it, because you got the wish card here as far as this is concerned. It's saying here, you just focus on you. Okay. You got double 4s right here when it comes to the near future of a relationship. And it looks like here the Knight of Cups is coming towards the 9 of Cups, which is your wish, which double action with Knights here. It's like, don't worry, you've got it. And the final outcome right here is definitely the Emperor. It's all kind of happening now, but don't stress. That's just going to cause negative thoughts and energy, because energy, thoughts are energy, and that's just putting that out there. You just keep focusing on you, and I'm going to leave that with you, and I hope that helps. I'm like really thirsty, Kaylee. Oh my gosh. I would like totally have a straw, but I realized I left Todd here with my chair, my empty chair. So how you doing, Michael? How are you? You're leaving your job again. You know what? That's okay, Michael. It's all right. You know what? It's all a process. Really, it is. So let's see. I love the chair. I'm so sorry I left you with the chair. So, but anyway, let's see what we got going on here. So I've been like talking nonstop, blah, blah, blah. So, let's see. Hi, Sherry. How are you, Nathan? Let's see, Nathan. Yeah, hold on, Kaylee. I'll get right to you. But yeah, Nathan, it takes it. I love it. I feed off this energy. Because because it's just like it's spirit energy. So how can you not get energized with it? And it's really fulfilling. But at the same time, hon, it's when you are using so much energy and you're communicating with people and you're reading their energy, and it's like boom, boom, boom right after one another. And then I got lines of people all around me. All like waiting in line constantly. And I'm like doing mini speed readings like you wouldn't believe. And, because I put my best foot forward when I do my readings. And so yeah, it is kind of, it's enjoyable. It's exciting. It's, I'm totally motivated, full of energy. But you know what? It's like kind of like a major, like it's like, I don't know, when you go to like an amusement park and you're just like, yeah, woohoo, I'm having fun. This is great. I love this. And then it's like, okay, you had, all the rides, you walked around in the sun all day, and you filled up on all kinds of food that you never probably would have filled up on before. But where I end up actually not eating, I forget to eat. So I have to like try to remember to eat and drink. So that kind of like depletes me too. So then it's all Monday is just kind of like, whoo, catch up. So, but yeah, I love it though. I'm doing what I love. So Thank you, Julie. You too, hon. So, all right. So now I'm going to get back to Kaylee. So yeah, I talk a lot all weekend long. Nonstop from like morning till night. And then like I don't even go to bed till like after midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I'm up again at 5. So I'm start to all over again. And then of course, remember I'd go to investigations in the evening too, which is really fun. So, all right. So I'm focusing on Kaylee. I want to know how Isaiah feels for me. Does he think about me and want kids together? Well, okay. So are you in a relationship with him? I mean, that's like huge to know. And if he's wanting kids, well, does he think of you? And does he want kids together? Does he think of you? So I'm assuming you guys are in a relationship if you're already asking if he wants kids. Otherwise, yeah, obviously he's thinking of you if you're in a relationship. That's all right. So if you can like answer me in the chat room here, like talk with me back and forth, that would be great, Kaylee. And so who's been keeping it friends with benefits? Was that you? Or is that him? You know, because that's have you wanted to have kids with him? I mean, because does he even know how you feel? Because sometimes maybe he's just keeping it, you know, his feelings hidden because he's afraid that it's going to ruin what you have, because maybe he's afraid you're of rejection from you. So who set up the boundaries of friends with benefits? So, but yeah, so what I'm getting here for you, let's see what I got here for you. Well, I'm going to, yeah, I say, I think he's thinking about you. Of course he's thinking about you. He doesn't express anything. Oh, and you don't either. Okay, so you have to open up communication, hon, because it does show the friendship, right? It shows that right there. That's the card right here. But it shows also balance right here, but it's not balanced because you're not communicating. Someone needs to make the first step here. Someone needs to take the first action towards love and expressing their feelings, because I really feel like he does want more. Okay, if he doesn't want more, he's hiding it really well, because it shows right here he's wanting something more in the cards. So it's just, you know, you gotta, it's the relationship's got to go somewhere. You just can't keep it friends with benefits forever. So but regardless of whether it's him or somebody else, you're in a relationship, because it looks like, and a successful one too, because you got the 10 of Cups right here. But I'm feeling, since we are talking about him, and I've got the cups here, right here, and his name is, what is his name? Isaiah. So, because I got the King of Cups here. So that tells me basically, I'm really feeling like, yes, he has emotions for you, but I think he's kind of afraid. I don't, you know, that's kind of what I'm feeling. It looks like here you've got sudden changes, or something sudden is happening here for you. And it does look like here it's a beginning or rekindling of a relationship. And it's also about a final decision being made. And communication is key. You might be really surprised. Like, hey, you know what? What do you think about us, you know, kicking it up a notch, you know, going up a level here? Because this friends with benefits, as nice as it is, I'm feeling more feelings for you than I realized from the beginning, you know, than I did in the beginning. It's been growing. You've been growing on me, buddy. Okay. So maybe we should just like kick it up a notch. So yeah, I wouldn't hold your feelings inside. I would totally express it. And if he doesn't respond the way you're hoping he would respond, then let me tell you something. There is totally somebody else right here, right now, waiting for that opportunity, because this is in your cards right here. This is the initial layout right here. And that means you've got somebody right here with you. So if this is him, that means you just need to open up. Obviously, you have to communicate. You have to open up the conversation, because it's saying here communication is the key here. Somebody has to do something, because otherwise you're just going to remain in limbo. Okay, so get have a drink if you need to get the bravery that you got to do, whatever you got to do to get it up that bravery to start communicating. I don't know what you guys have been friends for 3 years. You shouldn't have to have a drink in order to communicate your feelings to each other. I mean, you're already like, intimate. So and you're best friends. So this should like totally be a natural thing. And if a conversation about your feelings is going to break you guys up, then you didn't have the greatest relationship to start with in the first place, and you deserve someone better. So anyway, it looks like here a decision will be coming up here soon for you. I feel like it's happening now. I feel like you just need to kind of take a leap of faith in this whole thing right here and move forward. And you might be pleasantly surprised. If not, there's somebody else right there in the wings waiting for you, hon. I'm going to leave that with you, and I hope that helps. Hi, Crystal. Ah, okay. You're welcome, Kaylee. All right, so reconnect with Jay. And what month? Okay, we'll try to figure that out. And then will it benefit your relationship if you move away from your family? Well, it depends upon what your family's like. You know, if they're like nosy busybodies, then yeah, might benefit any. I mean, that might benefit any relationship, but you know, depending upon your family, and his family. So, yeah. Hi, Barbara. I see that you're here and new. Thank you for joining us. My name is Onae. So if you have a question that you'd like answered, please put it in the question in the box right there where you just like the comments. Yeah, the families are nosy. Then yeah, you know, if you guys can like within that keep your little bubble, your precious little bubble, then sure. Otherwise, you know, I mean, is that someone you really want to reconnect with? Do you really want, I mean, why did you break up in the first place? I mean, that's kind of like my thing is like sometimes the past really needs to be in the past. But if you guys feel like you can work things out and there was external things that kind of came between you, maybe you guys weren't ready for it yet, but now you're finding that you are, then great. But if families are going to get in there and he's letting them influence or you're letting them influence your relationship, then yeah, if that means success in your relationship, then if you're both willing to change and move and relocate or whatever, or even just getting a half hour away from family so it's not so convenient. But typically, you know what, you can have family right next door and still keep your privacy. So and keep, or at least out of your, you know, your little personal relationship with each other. And that's just by being strong, you know, as a unit together and having each other's back and communicating. Key communication. Yeah, that's good. A half hour, that's always a good thing. Like I'm a half hour away, and you'd think I was like 2 states away. So it's good. It's good. So yeah. So it works out. You know, you're still close enough if there's an emergency, but yet far enough away that you're still having your, you know, your quiet time. Of course, you know, you want to be near a store though, because it really sucks when you go to the grocery store and like you totally forget. You go back home and you like forgot the whole reason why you went to the store in the first place. And then it's a whole nother hour of just traveling just to get the stupid butter. So it's like, oh, I guess I'll just look for a substitute for butter. But anyway, yeah, so let's focus on you and Jay. All right. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, look at that, hon. You pulled a blue 3. That means contentment. So yeah, I think that's going to be where you guys are just going to create your own contentment kind of thing going on here. It does look like here, yeah, you're going to look at that. You're going to make things work out just fine right there. And it looks like here with that, I'm going to say, oh, this could be as soon as Aries, which I think we're in right now or just about in, or by the latest, probably by Leo. Okay, because that's the fire sign. And so, yeah, I'm feeling, yeah, and the communication is definitely key. And then I think you guys with this move, are you moving closer to water too? Because I feel like water seems to be in the picture here for this. It does look like here in divine timing, you will be settled by October or by the 10th month or within around 10 months. And I do see a trip coming up here for you. So if you're not moving near water, then it looks like you're definitely going on a trip near water for sure. It doesn't like here you're leaving stagnant emotions and things that didn't work for you behind And it looks like here with that, you are moving towards, I would say success. And I feel like you guys are, starting to probably within a month, really start to 2 weeks to a month, really start figuring things out and creating the plans and the balance that you need in the relationship. It does look like here you're going to overcome, any hardships, okay? Because it looks like communication is definitely key. And with that, the Lover's card is there saying there's a choice coming up here for you guys. And I feel like the two of you are really starting to connect on your interests, your common interests. But I really feel like, yeah. So yeah, I really do feel like the reconnection can be successful as long as you guys remember to communicate and keep that going on, because I keep getting communication is key in this. And then it looks like here for you, yeah, the Two of Cups with the Six of Cups. Oh, that looks so sweet. Though you stress a lot, you really shouldn't stress, because if it's meant to be, it'll be, right? And there's plenty of growth here for you. So, yeah, and then not letting the families or friends influence you, okay? Because once you start letting that in, once you start letting those little voices in and starting to create doubt, when what you need to do basically is kind of go, you know what? So-and-so said this, it's really resonating with me for some reason, really bothering me. What you do is you communicate about it right away. You know what? Hey, so-and-so said this. And it kind of, made me start thinking. And I really want to like communicate this with you and discuss it with you, because I really don't want to have anything coming, between us. So really kind of make sure you guys are really close that way. And you never just kind of listen to other people, external crap that people like to just kind of put in there. So as long as you're happy, that's all that matters, right? Yeah. Yeah. And that's the thing is you got to remember who's giving you advice. Look at where the source is, look at the source. Are they giving you advice? And are they Mr. and Mrs. Perfect? Are they living their dream? Or are they just kind of really just, misery loves company sometimes, and sadly sometimes it's our best friend. So, or who we thought was our best friend. So anyway, I am going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. But you know what? Again, I think you guys are on the right path. And I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. Hi, Nathan. How are you? How much energy does it take out of you? Yeah, it takes quite a bit, but you know what? It's still fulfilling because I'm living my dream. I love what I do. I do. I love it. And when you love what you do, you don't mind the work. You just need to make sure that you realize that when you do this, because if you are one also, Nathan, because like they're telling me empath with you, definitely big time. So if this is what you do also, it's you got to remember to, it's okay to not have to be on the go 24/7, 7 days a week, constantly 52 weeks out of the year, kind of, all that, part of this work is also learning to fill your cup. And if you just need to veg on the couch in your PJs, watching Netflix and eating Cheerios out of a box, then, that's what you do. So yeah. So yeah, as far as how much energy it takes out of me, yeah, it's quite a bit, but I do remember every now and then, or spirit makes me remember every now and then that I do need to take time for myself. And it does look like here for you, my dear, it looks like you're a blue 9, which means 9 is the end of a cycle and blue means contentment. So you are definitely on your way to contentment and kind of like shifting from one level of energy to another, and it's getting better for you. I feel like something is obviously coming for you, and an opportunity that is going to lead to success and happiness for you. So whatever this is coming up, it's worth the investment. And it is look like here you are learning something new, and it's all in divine timing happening. It's already in the works. You're going to feel as if your ship has come in on this with this decision. So whatever this opportunity is being presented to you, it's going to bring happiness for you, and also a new financial opportunity from this. Definitely benefiting from this. And it looks like a lot of communication of creative ideas with this is going to be coming also. So it looks like here with this decision, you must move forward fast, and taking more of a dominant role in your financial situation. There it is again, taking action for it too. Not just making a decision about it, but actually following it up with action, which leads to the epitome of love and happiness, and also joy and success. I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. I need to drink more. This isn't water, but it's some people say it's like, oh, it's gonna kill you. It's all right. You know what? Everything's gonna kill me. It's okay. I'll just die happy and carbonated. It's carbonated. So you just pulled 2 cards for the card deck that I use and got the frog and the trigger. Okay, so I don't know what they are, what they mean, but hold on, Emily. I got you right here, hon. But it looks like here for as far as that is concerned. um, I'm being made fun of. But it does say the frog and the trigger. I don't know what they mean, but what it means to me, like just hearing that, the frog right away stands out to me as like, take a leap of faith, basically. Just get going, right? Like what do frogs do besides rest on their lily pads, right? And blow up their necks for, I don't know, a mating call or something. I don't know what they do their necks for. But anyway, it can be annoying or it can be kind of nice. But a tiger, not a trigger. Okay, so a tiger. What do tigers do? I mean, they are just stealthy, beautiful, beasts. They're just absolutely gorgeous. So, it's saying here, just take a leap of faith and go for it. The tigers are confident. And they, and when they get their eye on something, boom, they go for it. So just like a frog, take a leap of faith. Like a tiger, charge for what your dream is and your goal is. So I'm going to leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. Emily, how long will I be at the job I applied for? Well, hopefully you'll be there for a long time, but let's check it out. I mean, is it something you like? Or is it just going to be like one of those, rebound kind of jobs, like, the rebound kind of date, or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, I just broke up the love of my life. And oh, look, this guy over here is kind of fun, but that's just the rebounder. Is this the rebound job or something that you applied for? It's like, are we just waiting for the right opportunity for the new job to come in that we really, really want? So, but let's see here. Emily. Is that a picture of water, Emily? What am I looking at? It looks kind of like water, like an ocean or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's really tiny, so what do I know? All right. So will you be at this job long that you just applied for? So did you even get the offer yet? Okay. So let's see here. You drew a green 8. So if that means abundance in a financial situation. So I would say good luck in the job process here. It does look like here with that let's see what we got going on here. You got the offer. Okay, good. Yeah. So it looks like here, I'm going to say probably are you starting by the time frame of Gemini? Because it looks like here, boom, it's happening fast. Here's changes and transformations in your life right there. It's already in divine timing and happening already in the process. And it feels like you're going to really like this job. So you might want to stay there for a while because it looks like it's going to make things smoother in your life. Even though right now you're not trusting the opportunity that it's going to work out. But I do feel like, yeah, they might start out as soon as Aries. And because it's saying here, the strength card is saying here, you've got what it takes. So move forward towards it. Yeah, I would totally accept it. And oh yeah, you're starting tomorrow. So all right, there you go. You're moving faster than I expected you would be. But okay, because that's a pretty fast card right there, the fast action card. So, but yeah, you're gonna really like it, hon. I think you're gonna really like it. I think you're gonna be there for a while. Yeah, for sure. You're learning things. And it does look like you're going to be really proud of yourself and your journey and your opportunity here. It looks like here it's going to be a really nice job. You're going to be working with nice people here, I think, because the Emperor is right there around a decision you're making. And you're very empathic. So listen to that, okay? Because it does look like here with that, trust yourself, okay? Because saying here, sometimes you don't trust your intuition. But as far as financial situation goes, I feel like you're going to be just fine. Moving forward towards that, yeah, good news there. So I feel like you're going to probably connect with somebody definitely connect with somebody. So with that, and it looks like, are you working from home or like from the home too? Is that a part? Is it like a little hybrid kind of thing? So it looks like here the choice is yours, hon, whether you stay at it or not. I think they're gonna really like you. So it's up to you if you stay or not. I'll leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps. I need more water. Okay, in person. So that's good. Ah, Michael Christopher. All right, let's see. Can you tell me about these angels with silver armor? Okay. Making me work for my money. Tapping in, Michael. All right. You know, Michael Christopher, there's a friend of mine here who's also another medium. His name is Michael Christopher too. I don't know if he's still listening in though, but he did at least say hello earlier. Let's see. I am focusing in on your little angels there. That was kind of crazy. Wasn't that the silver armor angels? Like, it's like crazy how these things happen. And I had, oh my gosh, Christopher, I had so many people come to me this weekend, like an unusual amount of people come to me this weekend, where it was just really like the alien kind of and angels and all this like different universe kind of people were like coming to me. It was like really weird how things happen. So yeah, it's really interesting how like the energies are shifting and changing. And I mean, I get a lot of the, loves and careers, but this was like they're being watched or they have a connection to, the other entities or beings out there, just like you. It was just like, wow. It's like you opened up the floodgates for me, Christopher. So let's see what we got going on here for you, hon. I'm like trying to open up and tap into those armored angels. Yeah, because I can totally see them in my head. It's like coming back, and I normally don't remember my readings, but they're like coming back into my head here as far as that is concerned. What kind of questions do you have about them? Do you feel like you've actually connected with them? Because I feel as if like this is a connection thing. It is something to do with like LinkedIn at home for you. So I really feel like definitely they are either taking on as your guardian angels, but I feel like they're like otherworldly angels in a sense, because I feel like these are like almost like warrior angels in a sense. It's like the silver armored angels. It's like they're just covered in silver and they shine. So, and I think almost kind of like you see them without even realizing that you're seeing them, because it's like almost kind of like oh, did I see something like a shiny, shimmery kind of thing? But it's like a little flash of something. And that's what I'm kind of feeling here. And they're around you all the time. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, you have been connected. They've been connecting with you actually. So you just have to call on them and let them know, because I think it's like almost kind of like when like maybe you like, I don't know, like if something shiny happens and it just kind of like flickers, and you're like, oh, I thought I saw just like, like maybe the sun kind of hit or the light hit, like a piece of metal or something. And it kind of shines in your eyes for a second there. And that is what it is. You're seeing them when that happens, and you look and it's like, but nothing was there. And then you're looking around, it's like, there's no shiny metal around you. And you're like, okay. So yeah, it's kind of one of those, ouch in the corner of your eye kind of thing going on here. Yes. And it would be like a blue light. Yes, because that's how it is. It's like so fast and flash. So, but it's meant for you to see just enough to catch a glimpse and know you're not alone. Know that they're watching over you. So yeah, if it happens a lot, then yes, this is something they are connecting with you. And I really feel like, if at all, if you're trying to get some kind of communication with them, and you're not feeling or like it's working or something, then I would say ask them to communicate with you through your dreams. That way you're in a relaxed subconscious state, and then have them put put them like something to remember for you to remember. So like, even if it means like something weird in your dream, like, a pink elephant with purple toenails, whatever it is, you have whatever it is. You didn't dream about the pink elephant, purple toenails. That had nothing to do with it. It was just a placer for you to remember that dream, so you can remember the message that was there, because it's not a dream. Actually, it's actually a visitation, but it's just in your subconscious state. And I feel like you actually astral travel with them and connect with them because they watch you so often and they are so close. So I really do feel like they're telling me you have a purpose, and they're just kind of reminding you of your purpose and kind of watching and guarding you through that journey that you're having. So yeah, I really feel like that's what it is. They're not, I'm asking like, what is your purpose with them or for them? And they're just kind of giving me the, what is that? It's all those question marks. It's not Danny DeVito, the little penguin guy. Or is Danny DeVito? No, the Riddler, right? That's the Riddler. Danny DeVito's like the little penguin guy. So, but anyway, that's what they're giving me, all those little like green question marks all over the place. So, but yeah, I really feel like there is a message for you. There's a purpose for you. There's a purpose for they're connecting with you, and being, stop it. As you can tell, Igraine is awake now. Yeah, so I really feel like, there is a purpose, but really, I think you can basically kind of connect and know their message. At least for right now, they're telling me subconscious message. So it's going to be like a, off to the side, kind of like, when you're sleeping or something, or even in a meditative state. Okay. So even if you can get somebody to kind of maybe do some kind of hypnotherapy session for you, I feel like that, and record it so that you can hear your responses and stuff like that. And so you can remember this. I really feel like something's going to come to light. So I don't know if you know a hypnotherapist, but a real, certified, really, good one kind of thing. Not someone who just kind of went willy-nilly to just kind of like, yeah, I'm a hypnotherapist. I got my license from a Cracker Jack box, kind of thing, the self-proclaimed things, because everyone seems to like be self-proclaimed nowadays. So you want a real certified one, real, someone who really knows what they're doing. But I really feel like you're going to have some kind of enlightenment as far as that is concerned. And I feel like if you can start to learn to kind of, like I do trancing and channeling. Sometimes it happens, and like I don't catch it, it's because it's not in a controlled environment. But when that happens during my investigations, but the energy does come through. But if it's being recorded, I can catch the message. If it's not being recorded, sometimes I don't remember what happened. So that's why I'm saying, if you're in a meditative state, maybe with a hypnosis, I think that might actually help you with this. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you, Michael, and Michael Christopher, because I keep going back and forth what I call you. I see Michael, but then I remember it's Christopher. So, all right, honey, you take it easy, and I can't wait to see you next time and find out all the information that you learned. I will talk to you then, and good luck. So who is next? Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. All right, let's see what we got here for you, hon. I don't even think I laid out a card for you, Christopher. You're welcome, my dear. Anything for you, hon. You have like the most interesting energy to tap into, let me tell you. And you are one busy soul. Oof, you're always like just astral everything with you. It's like, do you even have your feet planted on the earth here? It's like you need to get some kind of those special cement shoes or something to hold you down, weigh you down. But anyway, Charlotte, see what's going on for you, hon. That's another thing, Nathan. I don't know if you're still here or not, but that's another thing that happened is like when you do readings all the time, as much as I do, sometimes you get kind of like, you lose your gravity almost in a sense, and you're just like, you're up here all the time. It's like, so you could be like talking to people and, and then, but you're not like really here. You're like kind of floating. So, but yeah. Oh yes, Barbara, our star friends are definitely here, and Michael Christopher right here is one of them. So He's definitely connected there. So, but let's see here what we got here for you, hon. All right, Charlotte, I'm focusing up on you. Coming up for me. Anything coming up for me for Charlotte? All right, Charlotte, here we go. Oh, Charlotte, I see a trip here for you already. They're just like, whoop, she's gone on a trip. So I don't know what you're planning, but I really do feel like something's definitely coming up here for you. Oh, and you cut a blue 1. And a blue 1 represents right here. That represents a new beginning, but also new ways of finding contentment. So something's coming up here for you that you are definitely going to be finding a way to just kind of relax. So it does look like here, I feel like you're stressing a lot. So you really do need kind of a new way of coming up with creative ways to kind of create some kind of contentment, some kind of peace, some kind of just kind of a way to rest and recuperate from the stress. It does look like here, you got 3 aces right in a row. Do you see this? Look at this right here. 3 aces right in a row. Bam. Like that. That means a lot of new beginnings are happening here for you. You've got like new ideas. You're being courageous. You're moving forward towards something that's, you know, a new love or a new passion. It's like new creative ideas popping up in your head. And it's like you're moving forward to this new work opportunity. It's very creative. It does look like here, if this is a relationship, you're moving forward with that. If it's a partnership, you're moving forward with that. If this is you tapping into your intuition, it's like growing and blossoming, and it's kicking off from there, because it looks like here, listen to your intuition though, okay? Because it is showing that you are very empathic. It's saying here, taking action towards a passion, and you will be successful with this, but it is saying here, remember to recuperate, rest and recuperate. Kind of like what I did yesterday, you know? If it means just kind of hanging out in your PJs for a day, go ahead, hang out in your PJs for a day. Who's judging you, right? It's none of their damn business. So it does show here, though, good news is definitely coming, okay? An opportunity is presented to you that you haven't probably even thought of yet. And it does look like, oh my gosh, you have all 4 aces touching. The way I'm laying them all out, boom. They're all touching. I can't even like lift all these cards up right now because I've been laying out too many, but it just worked out so that all 4 of them are right in a row. Boom, boom, boom. So all 4 aces, and let's go. So it means basically it's either going to be happening within or around a month, or it's going to be happening. It's like a definitely new beginning in a financial situation, a creative work situation. I do see you signing papers, and it does look like here it's happening right now in the time frame of Aries, because it's all happening so fast with all these new beginnings. With the World card on it, you are definitely overcoming all these obstacles. It's been something that you've been ready and waiting for. So, my dear, all these new beginnings is leading to epitome of love and happiness for you. And if there's somebody in your life, if this is like talking about a relationship or a partnership of some sort, I'm feeling like the initials are definitely a CKS or possible P initial. And it's saying here, I know you feel like you're in limbo at the moment, but there's going to be a lot of changes happening, and they're happening fast because there's a lot of new beginnings here. 4 aces in a row. That is not a very common thing to have in a card reading, because you guys see how much I freaking shuffle the cards. So this is definitely something happening here for you. I'm going to leave it here with this right here. Boom, right here, the star and the strength card right there. It tells me right here that that's going to be success and happiness your way. So Charlotte, good luck with all that. That looks like a freaking amazing reading. So I wish you lots of love and luck on that one. And it does look like here with this, I'm out of time. So you guys, remember, you save that address right up there. You favorite that, and you save this time for 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and mark your calendars for Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday with Onae. And I will see you next Tuesday. You guys have a great week and a great weekend. And if you're in the Arizona area, please come see me at the Renaissance Festival in Arizona. And otherwise, in the meantime, I will see you next time. You have a great week.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.